Hi, I'm Gary White for Central Kentucky Television. I'm here with Cabrina Buckman, and we're at the Washington County Extension Office. This is going to be Cabrina's first time with us here on Central Kentucky Television cooking.
That's right.
We're excited to have you with us.
That's right.
Thank you.
So if I spill anything, just forgive me.
Exactly. I'm sure you'll do wonderful. Cabrina is the Family and Consumer Science Agent here at the Washington County Extension Office, right? Mm-hmm. And we are going to make glazed cantaloupe bread.
That's right. We're going to make one of these plated up Kentucky Proud recipes, and it's glazed cantaloupe bread. You can find these cards at any extension office. On the back, it has some extra information about the ingredient that you're using. So we're actually going to make these into a muffin form rather than a loaf of bread, but it's up to whoever is baking it. This kind of fits my lifestyle. It's very grab and go and convenient, so it makes a great snack or a breakfast, but again, you can make it into a loaf of bread if you wish.
And it looks good.
So first, you would want to preheat your oven to 325 and prepare your pan that you're using. And then we're going to mix our wet ingredients and our dry ingredients separately and then combine them.
Okay.
So first we have, this is pureed cantaloupe.
Okay, did you do that?
I did.
Oh, wow.
You can do this, just get your cantaloupe, be sure to wash it off so that you don't pressure any dirt from your knife into the inside of your cantaloupe. But yeah, just chop it up, peel it, and then put it in your blender or your food processor to puree.
Oh, look at that. Cool. Now, they sell some of these fruit cleaners at the store. Do you think that's any better than just using water, or would you just use water?
Most of the time you can just use water and maybe a brush to brush off excess dirt. But these are 3 eggs that we're going to add to there as well.
Okay.
And then we're going to add a cup of applesauce.
Ooh. You hear of zucchini bread and banana bread and all that kind of stuff. Cantaloupe bread or muffins. Had you heard of that before, or is it?
I haven't, which is so great about these recipes because they make your produce and your fresh products into things that you would never even imagine.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
That's what's fantastic. And then you have a cup of sugar.
Now, is cantaloupe something that grows locally? I don't think.
It is, yes.
Is it? Okay.
There's a vanilla extract. Yes, my parents have it growing in their garden.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So you're just going to combine all of those and then mix those up.
And if you need some help with the pureeing, Cabrina would be happy to answer any questions on that too.
That's right. It's
here.
very, very simple.
For you. Some of us aren't as good with a blender.
If I can do it, anyone can do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have that mixed, and then you're going to move on to your dry ingredients.
Okay.
So we have 2 types of flour here. This is a 1.5 cups of whole wheat flour to get some nice whole grains and B vitamins. We have an all-purpose flour.
Is that another 1.5 cups?
It is a 1.5 cups. And then we have some leavening agents. So we have some salt, and we have our baking soda. And
what did you call them? What kind of
powder.
Agents?
Leavening agents.
Leavening, okay.
So they'll cause your product to rise. And that's why you want the all-purpose flour as opposed to a self-rising flour.
Okay.
And then we have the cinnamon here, which is going to kind of block out the cantaloupe taste. You really don't taste very much cantaloupe in this product. And a ginger.
Well, I guess it helps to add the moisture, right?
It does. It does. It adds the texture. So this recipe kind of calls for you to sift it. And if you don't have an actual sifter, you can produce the same effect, the aerated texture, using a whisk.
Okay.
So we're just going to stir those together.
You make sure it's all combined.
Make sure it's all combined. Make sure there are no lumps in it from the flour. That's kind of what a sifter would do.
Okay. And again, you can get these recipes at the extension offices, either here in Washington County, also at Marion County, and in Nelson County.
Yes, any extension office throughout the state. And they are all free.
And are they also available on the Kentucky
Yes,
Proud website?
Mm-hmm. Or
Okay.
if you just Google Kentucky Proud and a product that you want, it will come up.
Okay.
You can just print it from your home computer.
And it's the glazed cantaloupe bread.
That's right. So we're combining our dry and wet, and we're going to mix these together just until they're combined. You don't want to over mix them.
Now, I don't bake very much, but before I tried to combine some things that you're doing there, you want to make sure you don't turn it on all the way, right?
You want to definitely start on low. And you don't want to have it on before you put it in the product, or else it's going to splatter. So, has that been your experience?
You learn from experience.
You do. And you have to, with cooking and with anything. Just learn from experience. You get better.
Absolutely. So I said Kabrina is the Family and Consumer Science Agent here at the Extension Office.
That's right.
So we often see the agents here, including Kabrina and then Lizzie and Dana in the other counties as well, cooking with us. But they also do a lot of other things. I know in the past we had Dana do some kind of crafty gifts for Christmas. But some of the other things too are kind of like family events and working with families. And one thing you have here is an idea that you had for a family dinner, right?
Yes, and sometimes the conversation lags around your family dinner and you just don't know how to start it again. So you can print these off the internet, you can find them online if you just do a Google search. And these are basically questions that would spark conversations. So to make this fun for all the viewers, Gary and I are going to answer a question each time we take a second. So you
want to go first?
Do the honors. You do the honors.
Now, I didn't pre-pick, so do I have the option to pick again?
If you wish. I'm just going to make sure all of this is stirred while you're doing that.
So, my question, I feel like I'm in a, what is it, like on the Junior Miss, where they go and pick up the question and go or something?
Exactly.
So, what do you think makes a person a success?
That is a very interesting question. I would say you are successful if you are happy and confident in the person that you are. So if you're happy and you're adding value to the world, and you're confident with your person, then I would say you're successful. How about you?
I agree. That's a very good answer.
Did I win Junior Miss?
Exactly. World peace. Yes. If you're a successful person, as long as you're happy with what you're doing and you're hopefully doing something that helps the society, then I think you're successful.
Which is why I like working with Extension. I feel like I'm helping society.
Absolutely.
So we have our mixture here, and you can just put this straight into any pan that you have prepared, your muffin tins if you want to do muffins, or your loaf pan.
Now, how many muffins or a loaf would this make?
Let's see. Muffins, it made about 24 to 26, and you can even do the mini muffins if you want more. And then I believe it would make 2 9x5 inch loaf pans.
Okay. Wow, so you're making a nice size.
Yeah, and when they're finished baking, you have a glaze that you can put on top. And this is a stick of butter or a cup and 3/4 cup of brown sugar. And I just microwave this for 3 minutes, stopping at every 1 minute to stir it. Make sure it doesn't burn. And then we have pecans here. We're just going to add this to it.
Okay.
That's a 1/2 cup.
I love pecans.
I do too. And stir it. So when you are finished and you have your finished baked product, just add this glaze on top, and it will come out to look like this.
Fantastic.
Would you like to try one?
I would. Right. May I?
Yes, you may. Go for it.
So after you had the muffins, then you just took the glaze and you kind of put that over it?
Yes, I just spooned it over.
Okay.
And if you really want to be smart about it, you can put liners in your muffins so that the glaze kind of catches at the edges and doesn't run everywhere.
It's very good.
It's good? Good. Do you taste the cantaloupe or do you taste more cinnamon?
Yeah, cinnamon and, yes, I taste the cinnamon definitely. And what was the other, ginger?
Ginger.
Yeah, ginger.
Yeah.
It's very moist though.
It is.
It's very good.
It is.
Yeah, I'll try another bite just to make sure.
Just for quality control.
Good job.
Thank you.
I love the nuts on there too. And the glaze is really good.
It is. Well, butter and brown sugar. How can you go wrong?
Exactly. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Did a great job.
Thank you. I didn't spill anything, so that's good.
Exactly. Very good. Again, I'm here with Kabrina Buckman, who's with the Washington County Extension Office. I'm not talking about mouthful, which is not something you should do when you're doing these questions. There we go. And we've been making glazed cantaloupe
bread. Yes.
into muffins.
Yes.
And if you want the idea too for the conversation starters, you can contact Cabrina and she can help you with that too.
Absolutely.
Look forward to our questions in the future as well, right?
Yes, should always be interesting.
Exactly. And these are the plated up. You can get it at the Kentucky Proud website, or you can get it from any of the extension offices and try it out and let us know what you think. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, this has been Gary White with Cabrina Buckman at the Washington County Extension Office.